I'ma stand on my shit for real. I'ma stand on my bullshit. Why do you bitches start shit and then act innocent? Like y'all don't know what the fuck is going on.
Cousins, this one right here is getting ugly. Cardi B has officially gone off on Bia, calling her irrelevant, fake, and accusing her of spreading some of the dirtiest rumors the rap world has seen this year. We're talking cheating allegations, disses that mention her kids, and a war of words that's got everyone in hip-hop talking. Be sure to subscribe, cousins. Let's get the receipts.
I'ma stand on my shit for real. I'ma stand on my bullshit. Why do you bitches start shit and then act innocent? Like y'all don't know what the fuck is going on. Let me tell you something, right? Enough music video come out and you start subbing me again because you and your delusional mind think I copied one of your music video contents. And it's like, bitch, I done told you before, you're not interesting enough for me to look at you. Like, you're not creative, your music is boring, everything about you is boring. I don't care. I don't care nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're bugging. So I let that die. I didn't call her again. I didn't anything. I just let it die. Months later, right? Months later, this girl is going to tell a producer, a very popular producer, that's cool with my ex, that I was cheating on him. And I was like, what? Never, like, never, never, never. And she can't say that it's Stefan because I have proof when I started talking to Stefan. So then I was like, yo, who the fuck is saying that? So I had the girl that told me that she was going around saying that called the producer. And the producer confirmed that she was going around telling people that I was doing some shit. And then she got the nerve to say that I was doing some shit with some blood nigga. Bitch, you think I'm gonna give my pussy to some blood nigga? This is the thing, when bitches are not from the hood, because the bitch ain't from the hood, she's from somewhere in Massachusetts, that excites you. Hood niggas, gang members excite you. That don't excite me. That don't excite me. And it's crazy, like, out of everybody I ever dated in my whole life, I only dated one person that was in a gang. I like hustlers. I like niggas that get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of person that I always been like. Even my first boyfriend wasn't even a gang member. I only dated one gang member and y'all know about him. And why don't you just enjoy your pregnancy before I say something that hurts your feelings? Well, last year I was pregnant with Blossom, 5 months pregnant, and you was going around saying that I stepped out my marriage with a blood nigga at that. I bet you think I don't know who the fuck I am. And now bitches want to act all innocent because you want to know why? Because you see you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. Then you can talk about I'm not going back and forth with party when your biggest record, the bodega record, is a reference. I have the reference on my phone. A man going word for word, bar for bar. So y'all can't even play me with that writing shit. I got the whole lot of money record. That shit was sent to me first, and I dubbed it.
It all started after Bia dropped her latest diss track, Sue Me? And Cousins, that title alone had people clutching their pearls. The song threw direct shots at Cardi, but it didn't stop there. She dragged Offset's name into it and made shocking references to Cardi's children. That was the moment fans said, oh no, she crossed the line. Cardi didn't hold back. Within hours, she jumped online, firing off an emotional stream on X, formerly Twitter. Her exact words: stop playing with my name. Stop lying on my marriage. Stop mentioning my kids. You desperate for clout, and it's showing. The tweet alone got over 300,000 likes in just 1 hour. Bia, on the other hand, doubled down. She reposted snippets of her diss track on Instagram stories with the caption, "If the shoe fits, lace it up." Fans took that as shade toward Cardi's insecurities. And Cousins, that's when the floodgates opened. A verified insider who spoke to the Shade Room said Cardi was boiling behind the scenes. Allegedly, she felt this wasn't just rap beef, it was personal warfare. Especially since the diss track artwork mirrored one of Offset's deleted posts from back in June, a post that had fueled old cheating rumors. Cardi later addressed that point directly, calling it a setup. "You took a screenshot of a post my estranged husband deleted during our breakup and used it to build a lie," she said. "That's weird behavior." Her words hit like thunder. Cousins, this feud took another turn when fans resurfaced Bia's old tweets, one in particular that read, "Cardi's biggest enemy is herself." Fans connected that just hours after Cardi's emotional live stream, leaked audio clips surfaced on social media, reportedly from a private phone call between Offset and a mutual industry contact. The clips weren't verified, but that didn't stop them from spreading like wildfire. In the recording, a male voice, alleged to be Offset, could be heard saying, "I'm tired of people bringing my family up for clout. That girl know what she doing." Fans instantly connected the dots and claimed he was talking about Bia. Within minutes, "Leave Cardi Alone" began trending on X with over 250K posts. Supporters were furious that Bia was using Offset's old drama to get publicity for her song. But Bia wasn't backing down. She went live on Instagram that night, laughing off the controversy. "Y'all so mad," she said, smirking into the camera. "It's just music. Don't take it personal, unless it hit a nerve." Cousins, the shade was real, and fans said that was the final straw. Cardi, meanwhile, went completely silent online. No tweets, no posts, nothing. Her silence had everyone speculating. Some believed she was regrouping. Others said she was preparing a lawsuit. And they weren't wrong. TMZ later reported that Cardi's legal team had officially issued a cease and desist letter to Bia's camp over the false and defamatory statements about alleged cheating. A source close to Cardi said she was not playing this time. She wants accountability. That same night, Cardi's fan page leaked screenshots of an alleged DM exchange between the two rappers from months prior. In one message, Cardi allegedly told Bia to keep it music, to which Bia responded, "You ain't built like that." If true, that would mean this beef had been brewing for months before it exploded. Then, Offset finally broke his silence publicly. He tweeted, and I quote, "Y'all believe anything the internet say. Stop bringing my name up in lies." The tweet was deleted in less than 10 minutes, but that was enough. Fans screenshotted it and sent it viral. Within hours, Bia replied with a laughing emoji and a subtle dig. Funny how they always delete the truth. Cousins, she was taunting Cardi's household, and people could feel the tension through the screen. The situation escalated again when Bia's team dropped an official statement saying her track "Sue Me" was artistic expression, not a factual claim. But Cousins, the damage was already done. The lyrics mentioning Cardi's children had crossed a boundary that no PR statement could fix. One entertainment blog described the feud as a lyrical bloodbath meets family warfare, and that couldn't be more accurate. Insiders close to Cardi say Offset has been privately urging her to let it go for the sake of peace. Allegedly, he told her, "We can't fight everyone who disrespects us online." But Cardi reportedly responded, "It's not about online. It's about my kids and my name." As Cardi prepared for what fans called Round 2, Bia's camp began teasing another track, posting cryptic messages like "Chapter 2 coming soon" with snake emojis. Fans took that as confirmation that Bia was doubling down, even after all the backlash. Meanwhile, Cardi's supporters flooded Bia's comments with the word "lawsuit." Under one post, a fan wrote, "Hope that lawyer money long, sis." Another said, "You about to learn what defamation means the hard way." By the following morning, clips began circulating of Cardi walking through an NYC studio surrounded by her team. Eyewitnesses said she looked focused and furious. Some claimed she was recording her next diss response, while others believed she was gathering evidence for court. Then, an unexpected twist. An old interview of Bia resurfaced where she praised Cardi, calling her one of the most hardworking women in the game. Fans used that clip to drag her, saying, now she's shading the same woman she used to admire. But just when the drama seemed to reach its boiling point, a new leak hit social media. This time, an unreleased verse from Cardi herself. Fans believe it was part of an upcoming deluxe version of Pretty Petty. In the leaked bars, Cardi raps, "You talk slick 'cause your streams look weak. I make more in a tweet than you do in a week." Then she ends it with, "Keep my babies' names out your weak A rhymes. I built an empire. You still waiting in line." Cousins, the internet lost it. People flooded comment sections saying, "Oh, Cardi's about to finish this?" Even other celebs started weighing in. Rapper Leikea tweeted, "Some things you don't play about, especially kids." While another artist, Erica Banks, wrote, "They both spitting but be across that mama line." And then came the cryptic tweet from Cardi herself, the only one she's posted since the chaos began. Next drop, "Gonna hurt feelings." Cousins, it was clear. The war wasn't over. Cardi was getting ready for a final strike. But what she did next shocked everyone. Cousins, the energy shifted overnight. What started as just another rap beef had turned into a full-blown cultural moment. Cardi B was silent, mysterious, and moving with purpose. And everyone could sense it. Fans were glued to their screens, waiting for what she promised would hurt feelings. Then, at exactly midnight on Friday, Cardi dropped her surprise track. Dead silent. No promo, no teasers. Just one black and white cover with the caption, "You asked for smoke, now inhale it." Within 10 minutes, it was trending #1 on X. From the opening bar, you could feel the venom. Cardi didn't waste a second. "You said my name, now I own your sound. Say my man's name again, I'ma shut you down." The crowd reactions were instant. Cousins, fans flooded social media calling it a lyrical execution. And then came the line everyone's been talking about, "You rap for clicks, I rap for legacy. Play with my family, and it's a felony." People lost their minds. Within hours, major music blogs like The Neighborhood Talk and On Site were posting side-by-side clips of Bia's "Sue Me" and Cardi's "Dead Silent." The consensus? Cardi didn't just respond, she ended it. But here's the twist that no one saw coming. Bia reacted instantly. She went live less than an hour after the song dropped, visibly emotional, pacing around her studio. "Cardi can say whatever she want," she said, her voice shaking. "But y'all gon' stop acting like she perfect. She not the only one with receipts." And then, cousins, she pulled out her phone, scrolling through what appeared to be screenshots of a conversation with someone labeled O. She didn't say Offset's name, but everyone in the comments was connecting dots. Before she could even finish, her live abruptly ended. Some viewers claimed the video froze, others said it was cut off after a call came in. But the damage? Already done. Within minutes, her clip was re-uploaded everywhere, and jar Offset DMs started trending. Offset, meanwhile, posted an Instagram story that simply said, "Stop lying on me. Internet weird," followed by a clip of him in the studio vibing to Dead Silent. The timing was clear. Offset was standing with his estranged wife. No questions asked. Then, as if things couldn't get more surreal, Cardi went on Spaces that night. She didn't yell, she didn't cry, she just spoke with calm confidence. "I'm not arguing with no female that gotta mention my kids for attention," she said. "I don't need clout. I am clout." Cousins, those words sent shockwaves. Even her haters had to admit that was a power move. By morning, Bia's management reportedly received another cease and desist notice, this time directly referencing the live session and alleged screenshots. TMZ confirmed Cardi's lawyers were reviewing possible legal action for defamation and digital harassment. At this point, the industry began taking sides. Rappers like JT and Megan Thee Stallion subtly liked Cardi's posts, while Doja Cat unfollowed both artists entirely. Blogs described it as a fracture in the female rap scene. But fans noticed something deeper. Offset was back at Cardi's mansion. Paparazzi captured him leaving with their daughter, Kulture, on Saturday morning. Insiders told the Shade Room that the two were rebuilding communication, and that the drama ironically brought them closer. The internet melted down. Tweets poured in like, "Bia tried to tear them apart, but she just made them stronger." Cardi's about to get her family and her respect back in one move. But Bia wasn't done. On Sunday night, she dropped a 12-tweet rant calling the entire situation industry bullying. She wrote, "It's crazy how y'all pick sides without knowing the truth. I ain't scared of nobody. Y'all can't silence me." Fans, however, were over it. Many replied with memes of Cardi's dead silent lyrics and the hashtag "Jot too irrelevant to copy," quoting the same phrase Cardi had used to describe Bia in her earlier rant. It became one of the most viral hashtags of the month. Music journalists started weighing in too. One wrote in Billboard, "This wasn't just a beef. It was Cardi reclaiming dominance in a space that tried to underestimate her." Another said, "Bia's miscalculation was bringing motherhood into a rap war. The moment she did that, she lost." By midweek, Dead Silent debuted in the top 10 on YouTube Music and racked up over 20 million streams in 3 days. Bia, on the other hand, saw her followers drop by over 200K. Her comment sections were flooded with clowns, scales, and red hearts, the new emojis fans used to represent Cardi's Pretty Petty era. As of now, Cardi hasn't said a word since that Spaces appearance. No posts, no tweets, just silence, the kind that speaks volumes. And Offset? He's been spotted back in Atlanta with Cardi's kids, reportedly helping her prep for an upcoming video shoot.